Some of the best things in life are found off the beaten path, and paradise isn't found alongside any.
Were a few degrees colder, it would indeed be spend every moment we can with water sucked up into the atmosphere, and there at lightning point, where a few degrees warmer, it would never get closer in snow in Antarctica to Alaska.
If you don't do it this year, you'll only be 1 year older when you do. And we snow riders are the most fortunate people on this planet Earth, because we get to spend an endless winter on the side of a mountain somewhere on whatever we enjoy the most, sliding on something that never changes, yet is never the same. Something as simple as a blanket of snow.
Gary, welcome back to Logan, and we're going to talk today a little bit about Warren Miller's new film, possibly his last film, as he recently passed away. 69, number 69, yeah?
That's exactly right, but you know, his legacy is going to live on. I mean, Warren will always be the beginning of winter. He's been doing this for so many years. Can you imagine 69 years? This is his 69th annual film. Yeah.
Are you going to keep making them yourself?
Well, not myself, but Warren Miller Entertainment well, it was sold to Time Warner and then to a couple of other people, but they're going to keep the Warren Miller tradition going, and I'm sure it's going to be going for a long time.
Yeah, fantastic. Yep. Okay, tell us a little bit about this year's film, number 69. Where did you make it?
Well, it was, as usual, made all over the world. They shot in Switzerland. They shot one of my very favorite places, which is at Portillo, Chile, and at Chamonix, and again went up to Mike Wigley's. I remember when I first went up to Mike Wigley's, I flew up there with John Denver and Bill Jans, who had just sold Sun Valley to Earl Holding. And Bill, let's see, who else did we have? We had Joe Jankowski And it was just amazing. We were actually staying at a little hotel downtown. Now he's got a whole operation. He's got these beautiful little log cabins that everybody stays in and one thing and another. And so anyway, you'll see Mike Wiggly and his wife in this one. And then you have an awful lot of footage that we did over the years. Okay. Because Warren originally had a formula where he had a little of everything in there. If you liked to be a racer, there was a little bit of racing, but not enough to you really get bored. So you walked out of the place and you said, you know what, that was really great, but I wish there was a little more racing or a little bit more snowboarding or whatever, you know, whatever your thing is. And then of course it was a lot of comedy. And my joke, people used to say, well, I don't ski, why should I go to a Warren Miller movie? And I go, well, I don't kill people, but I go to murder mysteries, and so you know, it's just pure entertainment. Yeah,
this is called The Face of Winter this year. Let's have a quick look at your poster there. All right. We're telling people today, of course, that you're going to do 2 nights here in Logan at the Mount Logan Middle School, November the 1st, which is a Thursday. and Friday, November the 2nd at, I'm thinking, 7:30. Is that correct?
7:30. That's exactly right. We like to kind of get people in there early so they get out around 10 o'clock, so we can, you know, get a lot of the kids in there, and people bring their kids and one thing and another. So it's good to get them out early.
Right. Now, included in the price of the ticket, of course, which is about around $20, $21, I think, this year, you give away some absolutely fantastic deals, don't you?
Wow, let me just read you some of these things that we're giving away this year. Okay, Nordic Valley is giving away a free lift ticket to everyone that comes to the film. Cherry Peak is giving away a free ski pass, and Monday through Thursday free ticket. Beaver Mountain's giving 2 for 1. The first 500 people in the door, so you want to get there
early to get that one.
And of course Beaver Mountain will also be giving away a season pass, as they always do every year. And then if you want to do the Mountain Collective, where, you know, it's 3 days here, there, and everywhere, from Snow Basin to Jackson Hole to wherever, they're giving $50 off that. And Pine Creek, which is over in Cokeville, Wyoming. A lot of my relatives actually moved from Bear Lake over to Cokeville, and I've never skied this, but I'm going over this year to Pine Creek. Nate Etcheverry and his father, they run it on, I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but they're giving a free pass there. And then we're also doing a free subscription to Ski Magazine, which is worth about $10. So you're getting about $300 and something worth of freebies, or as we call it, swag for your $21 ticket. And my joke is always this: all the people at Utah State, they're pretty bright, but if they're not smart enough to take this deal, they shouldn't graduate.
We'll mention that to the dean of whatever college we're going to. So, as you can see, lots and lots of freebies going to be given away, or swag, as Gary likes to call it. Would you like to thank your sponsors? I know we've got, obviously, we're here at Beaver Mountain offices today. Cherry Peak, Al's.
Well, yeah, locally, you know, Al's has been our main sponsor, along with EK Accessories, and there's just Beaver Mountain. I mean, we go back to the beginning. I mean, I just love Beaver Mountain. Beaver Mountain is really the reason why I started skiing. And it was before, when they were actually, I was a little teeny kid, and they had a rope tow up there on the South Sinks. And I would look out from our 39 Dodge and go, you know what, one day I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And so it's all Beaver Mountain's fault. I mean, I have a master's degree in business. I have all of this background, and so what did I do? Become a ski bum.
Yeah, what can we say?
And it's all Beaver Mountain's fault.
Well Well, speaking of Beaver, I'm sure they're very glad to hear that, though, because without you, there wouldn't be a lot of this going on. Beaver Mountain asked us to mention a couple of things. They are looking for new ski instructors. And so if you feel that you qualify, please come on down into the office here and fill out an application by November the 1st. Classes are starting on November the 7th. The Mountain Adventure class sign-up starts November the 1st. Now, the Mountain Adventure is all the little guys and gals coming in here, the parents dropping them off. I think there's about 10 weeks that they can do. And season passes for students are on sale now until November 19th. So if you're thinking about skiing at all this year, be you a student or just a regular member of the community, come on down here to Beaver Mountain and get your passes. And Gary, we want to thank you and wish you best of luck with the new film. It'll be fabulous as usual, I'm sure.
Well, thank you very much. Really appreciate taking the time to talk to us about this film, because there is so much of our old footage of Warren in this.
Kind of a tribute.
Oh, it is. It's a definite tribute to Warren Miller, because Warren, has quite a connection with Utah. He won the first Eccles Cup in 1948 at Snow Basin, and he was really quite a good racer. And he actually hung out at Alda before he went to Sun Valley and lived in the parking lot. So Warren has a real connection, to Utah.
Well, it's going to be a great couple of nights, and we want to thank you and thank everybody at Beaver Mountain here for welcoming us today. And go on down and see the films November 1st and 2nd. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you, sir.
And we snow riders are the most fortunate people on this planet Earth, because we get to spend an endless winter on the side of a mountain somewhere on whatever we enjoy the most, sliding on something that never changes, yet is never the same. Something as simple as a blanket of snow.